What's your favorite part about industry conferences? Is it the organic meetups in the lobby bars? Or is it the meetings you set up on your own? Do you prefer interactive conversations over lectures?
The last time we were here, someone from this group recommended an ad agency. They've done over $70,000 for us for Google. I mean, it's already paid for us to be in Legends for the next few years.
Imagine an event where you and dozens of other e-commerce entrepreneurs create the agenda together based on those issues, opportunities, and connections.
Usually people come to these things, they want to take what they can take and they leave. But this one, you take, you give, you take, and everyone is here for one another. That's pretty special.
Now imagine you can choose which topics you're interested in, and you know that the others who attend are interested too.
I didn't expect it to be like this at all, but dang, it's so successful.
You're not just getting talked at, you're chatting with other real people in very similar situations. You get questions answered that you didn't think to ask.
This was a well-rounded group of conversations and topics and questions and answers. It's worth it every single time you come.
Listen to what attendees had to say about their experience at the most recent Ecom Legends.
Getting open feedback from others of how we can do a better job, how I can do a better job, and not only in building my organization, but in terms of leadership skills, interpersonal skills, all of these different things that I think are critical in terms of what will help propel the business. Legends has brought all of that together.
Ecom Legends has a unique approach which gathers e-commerce business owners by the topics they're passionate about.
Nate's done a really great job in quality control and finding some really good people in the groups. I'm super grateful for that because I really value my time and who I spend my time around.
I think the greatest thing about this event so far has just been meeting so many different kinds of people and just learning about all of the different opportunities that are out there within this industry.
For me, the best one was compliance, just how small changes can make a big difference.
Yesterday was real insightful as it relates to different roles in the company, the visionary and implementer. That was very, very insightful.
Learned a lot about business intelligence and how that plays a big part in, your funnel pages and how to really optimize.
How to have a long-lasting partnership. What was really interesting is in the course of our conversation, we'll talk about listening to your partner and what they're saying that they're not actually saying in body language, and it was kind of a Dr. Phil kind of experience, and it was nice to see some folks that were really good at that.
Most valuable thing for me yesterday was really just hearing the importance of CPA payments to affiliate. Had some great insights from people that I spoke to.
The most interesting part of yesterday was the financial conversation that we had over how to run an e-commerce business, some of the issues that everyone's facing. Or we kind of can lose sight of the overall big picture of things, and so I just thought that was pretty insightful.
The compliancy session, there's a lot of things that we can help our clients with as far as simple language to put into on pages and whatnot. So we're going to be able to help share that knowledge with our clients, so that was a good session for us.
I think it was really cool to see business vulnerability, if that's a term that can be coined now. It was just really cool to hear some of the people that I've grown up in the industry watching, to hear what they were going through and what they didn't know or did know. And I was like, gosh, I just kind of didn't want to let anyone know I didn't know that either. That was a big breakthrough for me.
Really all the different perspectives within this space. We all know a lot about our particular lane, but I mean, there is a lot to know out there, and the level of depth to which people know different angles in this industry is really impressive. And I also like the long-lasting partnership group, kind of as somebody else had mentioned, like the Dr. Phil session that went on. Appreciate you guys, talking yesterday about your situation and hearing some experience too from people that have been there before. So that was really cool.
Hearing Emma speak with Damon about how you can make compliance not just save your business, but you can also help it with conversion as well. It doesn't always mean one or the other.
The conversation we were talking about long-lasting partnerships, I thought that was really impressive. But also, just everybody coming together, kind of sharing where they are, what the difficulties they're having. We only really see that from a fulfillment standpoint. So coming together and seeing how maybe fulfillment could come and help and work with some of the problems that people are having is a great thing to see.
Yeah, partnership group, it was interesting because we had probably 5 different phases. So we had someone who was looking to start a partnership, we're in it, and then kind of I was like on the next phase, and then we had someone who's been doing it for 25, 30 years, and just kind of looking at, whoa, I remember when we were there, or whoa, we didn't do it like that, and they're getting good advice from people who kind of are paving the way from them, and then learning from what I need to do next. So it's kind of cool just to see the whole progression in one circle.
I really liked our group about visionaries and thinking about where myself and my partners fit in and how I can apply those. Kudos to Damon on our compliance. Wealth of knowledge. Thank you, man. That was awesome. The advertisers are so busy doing the front end of the business, they kind of forget that the leaky faucet in the back end can really explode, and they need to be aware of that.
Structuring your business with an exit strategy in mind was really helpful for me because I've just been grinding away working in my business and not really on it, I realized. I mean, I've always kind of had that niggling suspicion, but being in the sessions was really useful to get a really clear idea of what I want my business to look like on exit and then reverse engineer that into my daily actions and then weekly goals, monthly goals with a clear end in mind.
Got most out of the email side. Over the last about 6 months, we're actually seeing money come in from being able to optimize and market our list. So it was great.
Nice hearing from Steve and others that have been in long-term business partnerships with someone, and it's nice seeing a blueprint of success that they've used. The other one, Visionary and the integrator one with Emma over there, love that. It's like, okay, how can we bring an integrator into this and make it work?
Seeing the technical side about defining your role as a business owner. If I have a job, can I hire someone else to come and do the exact job that I have? And also with the operation agreement and everything. And then we got to have like a dope-ass therapy session at the same time. So yeah, that was good.
Overall, I've been hearing about the event all year, finally getting to be at the first one. The amount of skill and experience, expertise in this room is amazing. Overall, just really cool having the conversations, getting to talk with everybody. For me personally, the Visionary integrator for me also was the most impact to me. Really made me think a lot, create some self-awareness of where I am and what I need to help me get to the next level.
I enjoyed the compliance talk with Damon. I've never talked to a lawyer that's just so open and straightforward with advice.
Probably most effective session was the email, more from the standpoint of how much money we're leaving on the table every single day. From a conversation Steve and I just had, going from trial where the email lists aren't nearly worth as much to realizing how much more valuable a straight sale opportunity is.
Instead of a speaker with an agenda on the stage that's trying to pitch their product, it's, real life conversations that we're all having about our businesses and sharing experiences. Everybody in this room has been somewhere that either you want to be or want to go to or need to grow your business. So it's cool to see the format.
Personally, really enjoyed the merger and acquisition talk we had. We're in a phase where the idea of roll-up strategy makes a lot of sense, and so I really enjoyed that. I actually really enjoyed overall the vulnerability of people who are willing to share where they're at versus this aspirational idea of where they hope to be at. So as a shout out to that, really appreciated where Damon and everybody were on the compliance stuff, like getting in there and just talking about tough stuff. So really appreciate that yesterday. It was good. It was great.
Are you an e-com entrepreneur and have an issue, opportunity, or connection that you're seeking to explore? Apply to attend at ecomlegends.org.